Hello, Dr. Yvonne here on the 13th of May 2025. You're with Dr. Yvonne and for your free tarot reading, pre-numerology reading, and birthday reading, and big fortune cookie at the end. So we are in a 9-day, and it's interesting because we're also in a 9-year, 2025. If you add up 2 plus 2 plus 5, it's a 9-year. So it's a 9-day in a 9-year, which is a day of completion and endings, but also new beginnings. Because remember, tomorrow is a 1 day and 2026 is a 1 year. So we're really completing as much as we can this year so that we can enter into a whole new 9-year cycle next year, which is going to be a fabulous, fabulous year for everybody. So this is about clearing out the old stuff, getting rid. So let's have a look at your fortune cookie day today, the tarot day. So let's see what tarot day we get. Free tarot reading, yay. And you can always come to me for a reading, by the way. I do professional readings at my website, globalwelcome.com, GLOBAL, welcome.com, and pass this on to anybody whose birthday it is today. So let's have a card. Here we go. Interesting. It's a 9. I can't believe how many times this happens. It's ridiculous. It's a 9 of Pentacles, 9 of money. So what that says is be satisfied. Make a list today of everything you're happy with in your life. Make a list of everything you're not happy with and notice how fast you can change. What's the easiest thing to change that you're not happy with? That's really where we start, is where it's easy. We don't go for the big one first. We go for a little one and start the changes and then gradually make bigger and bigger changes. So he's happy with his life. Look, he's very, very pleased. He's got a beautiful kestrel on his arm. Look, he's ready to send out a message or send out a visit to the spirit, in effect, because that's what he's doing, is sending thoughts up to heaven. And it's a time of summer. So if you start making changes now, you will find that during the time of summer, and it's going to be about around July the 15th, I'm going to say July the 15th is when the changes will occur financially, particularly. So if you've been thinking about getting a new job or thinking about putting some savings in or thinking about cryptocurrency or anything else, today's the day to start thinking about that and putting it into action. So birthday people, you're on the 13th of May. The 13 adds up to 4, so it's 4 and a 5. That means in previous lifetimes you did restrict yourself. It means for 2,000 years you've kind of thrown yourself under the bus a bit. So this lifetime is about not self-sacrificing. And people who are born on the 13th of May invariably won't have an easy childhood. And they also won't have a time when they've got an easy road and a not easy road. They'll take the not easy road just because they can, even though they know better. And it's really important that you say, as of today, the 4 I'm going to use as 4 foundation stones for the future, instead of locking myself in 4 prison walls of my own making. So the 5 is interesting because that says I need to use my throat chakra. I need to find my voice. We're still in Taurus, which is about grounding, down to earth, making plans. And I've never met a Taurus person I've not liked. I love Taurus people. They're always very kind, very generous, very open, very clear about where they are and who they are. So yeah, it's a really good year for you, being a 9-year. And completion year, so it's endings, lots of endings. You'll find people will leave your life for no good reason, and you'll wonder why, and it's because they're not supposed to be there for the next 9 years. Next year, 2026, is a 1 year, and it's a new beginning, but yeah, it's also 1 year is all about me, what's in it for me. And we know that you don't like receiving or asking for help, and it's important that you do. And 1 year is all about what's in it for me. And if it's not an equal exchange of energy, then we're not doing it. We're going to say, oh, I'd love to help you move house. It doesn't work for me. My apologies. The following year, 2027, is a 2-year, which is a crossroad year. So ideally, we want to make plans for the crossroad year this year in a 9-year. 2 years ahead of time is always the best time to make plans for manifestation coming in. A 2 year is also about relationships and marriage. So if you're thinking of a life partner, next year is this year to get rid of old boyfriends, old girlfriends, old relationships, old partnerships. And next year is a year for new beginnings, looking for someone who you would never normally go for. That's usually a really good idea. And then you'll meet them, and marriage is 2027. The following year, 2028, is a 3-year. I like 3 years for having a baby, actually. It's a good year to have a baby is a 3-year. because it's a self-empowerment year, but it's also about joy, balance, and harmony. And interesting enough, in 2029, you have a special year coming up, a master year, a 22 year, which is a year of fame, success, fortune, everything that you wanted coming into your life. So you can choose to be this famous, or this famous, world famous. It's up to you. However, this year is a year of a lot of work, putting in some work, maybe signing up for some courses and putting in a year or two to be master of your craft, and then you'll get in a fantastic position in 2029. Comes up faster than you realize, actually. Time goes way faster when you get older. So yeah, it's a really very, very interesting time for you. So let's make a wish. Let's see where you're going with this. Shuffle. I'm back to using the Rider-Waite cards again. I like to vary. Okay, let's choose a card here. Oh, it's a six. It's the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, if you look, he's actually investing time and money in these other people. He's giving charity, but he's also got riches himself. He's weighing out the consequences of him giving. So it's about giving and receiving. And of course, six is about relationships. So we want to make sure that relationships are on track this year, especially personal relationships and financial relationships. He's willing to give, but not all he has. He's weighing out what he's got, how much he can afford to give without taking away from himself. So compromise is fine, but compromising yourself is not fine. And the time that this will manifest is the time of Libra, which is August, September. So September, October, August, September, October is the time for all the changes to come in. So Libra, September, October, that's really when everything, the work you're putting in now is going to be paying off. So it will manifest in the summer, then in the time of Libra. So fabulous. Let's do your fortune cookie without the calories. Yay. Some new ones. I love this. Give light and people will find the way. Ella Baker wrote that. So give light and people will find the way. Yeah, if you're shining out your light to the universe, people will follow it. This is simple as that. So good luck with today. It's going to be an interesting day for everybody. It's a day of clearing out the old, clearing out the old, clearing out the old. And we'll see you tomorrow. Be kind to yourself and any kids you meet today. And I will see you tomorrow on the 14th of May. Bye.